hi. Hello. Hi, boys and girls and others. Animals. Hello. How we doing? We doing pretty good? Are we not doing pretty good? How are things? This is going to be a little bit different from normal because I am doing this mainly to test out my new setup. So things may explode. Things may explode. I'm just pre-warning you that there is the potential, okay? So now that we know that, and now that that has been decided and worked out. Hello, Mike. You wanted me to say your name? I said your name, Mike. Hello. Hello. Yes, things may explode. Just a pre-warning. But, yes. Today our plan is to... Why has my webcam exploded? This was literally fine a second ago. This was literally fine a second ago. There we go. Does that work? Why? Woe is me. Why must everything be so difficult, huh? Anyway. Yes, I am here with my new computer. How am I? I am okay. Should you buy the Dragon Pass? You're just level 12. What, right now? No, because you've missed it. Well, it's on sale, my friend. You have missed it. Anyone has a clan that you can join? I mean, mine has spaces right now, but that's because I kicked out some inactive people, so we will see how that goes. Salmon? Why do you want to shout out Salmon? I also need to make sure I don't accidentally turn off my PC. That would be great. Windows 11, indeed. Indeed, we are at Windows 11. I'm still trying to mess it with the sound settings because it feels to me like it is... I feel like it's too loud and then it's not loud at all and then I can't hear anything. So I don't really know what's going on. But either way, today is Glom grinding day. And we do also have reset right now. So I'm going to do a few parts of that really quick. But yeah, the main thing is the fact that we have Glom to try and get. Because right now, if we check my pieces in the altar, you'll see I'm at 242 pieces of Reisk. So we're not too far away. We're not too far away from Reisk. It means that we're like 50% of the way there. You have more than 900 gems and more than 150 pieces of Merca. I wonder if you can have him to collect Glom. It depends on your team. It depends on how good your team is at dungeon grinding and if it's worth it to spend the gems, that sort of thing. You need a clan officer recruit. Can you tell a good team of regularly breedable dragons for dungeon? If you want a good dungeon team, again, I'll be going through that in parts today, you essentially need water, earth, and AoE as a minimum. So that's water, earth, and then fire or light, plus energy maybe, on top of that. That's the main thing that you need. Obviously, the better teams are going to have 2 divines and an ancient on top of that, but you can do lots of things with any sort of, like, regular breedable epics. Like, for example, if we picked out... Let's not pick Tiki, because most people don't have Tiki. But if we picked quite an easy-to-get epic, even like Geyser. Geyser's got AoE, 2 lots of AoE, and he's got water, so then you could just throw in an Earth epic, and then maybe a different epic with more unique elements, and there you go. You've got a somewhat okay dungeon team. That's essentially how it is. Hello, Rose? But yes, you need 3 element dragons as a minimum. Because the reason you want that is so that you can actually have dragons to do things like the double trouble events, castle events, all that sort of thing. If you don't have those, you're really going to struggle in those events. So that's the reason that I say that. What do I prefer, plant or shadow? Neither these days. Unfortunately, neither of them are really that good. Sorry, man. That is just the way it be. What new dragon is coming? What do you mean, which new dragon? There's always new dragons somewhere. And yes, Shoob, I remember you. I don't have the memory of a goldfish. Don't worry. I do remember. I do remember. Please take your code. I can't use your code. Plus, if you want people to add you, you need to tell them what your platform and server is. So, you'd need to include that. But anywho, I guess we should begin our grind. It is going to be a long haul, and whether I'm going to grind the whole thing today or not, I'm not sure about yet. Ow. Let's not destroy everything while I'm here, huh? Do I have Lisk? I do not. You have 127 pieces of homala and you have 700 gems. You've got Ikez, Artemis, and Capricorn. 127? It's gonna be tough with 700. I think it'd be very close. It depends on how good you are at grinding in the dungeon and getting the tasks done, really. Is fire or light better AoE? For the dungeon, typically fire is better because it can work on the weak attack quests, but light is stronger as an element. Do I have Merca? I do. You can't believe this game is 20 years old. It's not 20 years old, so you don't have to believe anything. You don't have to believe anything. Also, can you actually hear the game right now? Because it seems very, very quiet to me, although it's coming up as loud on the actual recording software. So I can't tell. I genuinely cannot tell. I'm going insane. It's like, how come I can barely hear the game, and yet the recording software says it's quite loud? Very weird. My recruitment code is add2, ADD2. You can hear it? Is it too loud? is it too loud? Again, I can barely even hear anything. Can I play Call of Duty Warzone? I don't really have a good reason to want to play Warzone. It's loud. Okay, I'll turn it down a bit then. There we go. Should I set it to that? That sounds good, right? Should I get the Dungeon Pass? Again, for the Dragon Master Pass, whenever you're considering buying the Dragon Master Pass, you should be really careful that you don't wait too long, because at the beginning of the sale, well, at the beginning of when it comes out, there's a sale period, so you can get it for cheaper then. So if you miss that, usually I wouldn't recommend you buy it past then. It's fine. Oh my god. Okay, look. I'm gonna change it to be in the middle. There we go. It's at 57 now. We happy? We all happy? We all Gucci? There we go. I've swapped it back a bit now. We okay? Now everyone should be happy. It's not too loud. It's not too quiet. It's in between. It's the best of everyone's world, right? Add 2, yes, that's my code. ADD2. It's a weird code. It's like it was meant to be, apparently. It was just meant to be. It was the code for me, you know. But yes, in terms of Glom, the thing is, Glom's not really going to be very useful for me. He's not a dragon that I really care about very much, because, again, he's not like a dragon I'm going to put on my team, but if we can get him, we should probably get him just in case, because what happens if, say, they do change the sigils, and they do change the meta, right? And then it turns out that Glom's really, really good in that meta. I would feel really, really stupid for not having got him right now, wouldn't I? I would feel truly stupid for not getting him when I could. Do I have Kothes? I do not. That was back when I didn't really have a schedule that would work around getting the ancients and that from the event, so screw me, I guess. If there is a higher rarity, then maybe this rarity is called Immemorial. I don't know about that. Sounds too complicated for feeble minds. What's my favorite dragon? Citrine! You tried my code on Android? Yeah, that's not gonna work. Again, you need to be on the same platform and server as someone else to be able to add them, to be able to join their clans, all that sort of thing. Did it pause for anyone else? That might be your internet. Because for me, it looks like it's fine right now. We're spick and span. We are spick and span and ready and raring to go today. Yeah, we don't have Burnout Dungeon. Whoopee! Yay! Thank goodness gracious me. That's also the reason I'm grinding this week instead of mainly last week. I did a few runs last week towards the end, but I was actually getting more success in the bonus before, the 1250 KO bonus, because of the way that it all works out now, because this game is stupid. Beep boop. Can laptop work? No. As in, the different platforms are iOS, Android, Windows, and Kindle. So, those are the different platforms. Doesn't matter whether you have a laptop or not, unless it's an Apple Mac, then it's going to be iOS. Is Shadow still too good? No, Shadow is not very good. It's been a long time since Shadow has been good. Heal! You have two Ancient. Should you use Mass Leech on one and Enchantment Mirror on the other? You can do. It depends on context, really, in the full team. I think that a lot of people get usage out of both of them for different reasons, but obviously Mass Leech is the necessary one for buffing all of your dragons. The only reason really to use the other one is for, well, big boy damage, really. You should grind too. It's difficult finding the energy, I know. It is very difficult to find the energy, unfortunately. Am I on Windows? Yes. You play the same game as me? Which game is that? I play many game. I play many gamers. You tried it on PC, but it recruited a level 0? Well, are you on EUR? Because again, you've got to be on the same server as me as well. You are Kothez. I have no idea what that means, but okay, thank you, bro. You are Kothez. It has been decided. Become Kothez. Become the Kothez. Look at all these dragons using Stone Cold. This is such a pain in the backside. Why? Why do you gotta be like this game? Can you rank every element from worst to best? The best ones would be Divine, Ancient. Probably in terms of usefulness after that would be, in Dungeon especially, it would be... I kind of want him dead. It would be Water and Earth, then probably AoE, and then after that, that's when things start getting a little bit more complicated. So, I mean, Metal would probably be the one after that for me, because Metal can be really good for certain things, like getting KOs, things like that. And then, I don't know. Maybe something like Wind after the AoEs are out of the way. Well, like we've got energy that's included in the AoEs. Then maybe Wind. And then it'd be between Wind and Void. And then probably Shadow, Plant, and then Legendary. That would be the order right now, I think. Again, this is in terms of dungeon usefulness. What's better, a support divine or a damage? It doesn't really work like that. You need a support to be able to support your team in dungeon, but you're also going to need 2 divines, or 2 blessers at least, in the dungeon. So it depends on what your team needs, primarily. We need to be both Windows 11? No. No. Can you get a reply? Is homala better than Ikez? Because you're adding homala? Again, it's not like homala is better than Ikez. Ikez is an ancient with 2 AoE attacks, whereas homala has the heal. So if you've already got a healer, maybe even 2 healers, or maybe you've already got a water and light dragon, then you might not need homala. But if you don't really need the AoE from Ikez, but you do need the healing, then homala would be the better option. Because what's more important than AoE as a base is that you at least have the healing and shielding first. Because the AoE is just to do the multi-attack quests, so it obviously helps a lot, but it's not quite as necessary as the healing and the shielding is. If you don't have healing and shielding on your team is going to suck in the dungeon. That's just like a baseline. It will never be good without healing and shielding. So you need the heal and shield first. You told me that you were a man? Yeah, clearly. Am I not? Can you not see that I am male? Is spending gems on dungeon stepping stones a good idea? No. Unless you can't, it's never a good idea, but the only exception would be if you can't get at least 1,000 stepping stones per run. Basically, to make it worth it to gem the dungeon, like I'm going to be doing today, you need to, at the very least, be able to get 1,000 minimum. Otherwise, it's not really worth it, like, spending the gems to keep doing dungeon runs. So that's where it comes from. Yeah, Silver can destroy you in chat, so be kind to him. Be nice to him. You're PC, but recruiting a level 0. Again, what server are you on? Did you say you were EUR? You have to be EUR PC to be able to add me. You need 270 talismans more to get homala, and you get around 800 per dungeon. You're at the pink chest. How many dungeon you have to do to get homala? There's no set number, because, well, we could pick out a minimum, but remember, it's based on holy talisman drops that you get, so you could get a times 50 holy talisman drop, you could get 12 of them. You might just get only times 1 drops for the majority. So your holy talisman drops are the important thing. They're the thing that is going to determine how many it's going to cost you. So, good luck. Also, I keep barely not killing 2 of them, and then they keep stone shielding. I think I might just start using metal on this run, because these dragons are starting to piss me off. You aren't going to get an ancient? I mean, anyone can get an ancient, even if you're a really low level player. You've just got to... Oh no, Ikez is asleep. No! I didn't realise. But you've got to have a dungeon team ready and prepared for what you need. How to get more food? Make sure you're planting spring cherries and squarey berries, and also make sure that you are progressing in the map as far as you possibly can, because the further you are in the campaign map, so the regular map and heroic mode, the more food you get from the blue map battles. So that's how you can get lots and lots of food, by doing the blue map battles, and you get more from those depending on how far into the map you are. Don't kill Snowflake. Too bad. So sad. Why do people use Stone Cold? It is actually useful on the map, but the enemy AI is just very annoying. If you hadn't noticed. The enemy AI is just very annoying. You see them? How many of them have been using it? It's just redonkulous. Now they're healing with Healing Light, and they're healing normally. Oh my god, can you stop? Oh my god. Okay, maybe if we knock out some damage on this Mentor Dragon, maybe then we can get a cheeky kill. But man, they just keep healing. It's triggering me. Maybe we can get it on the Mentor here now this time around. Jesus! But yeah, you gotta farm. You gotta farm the food. Just being dazzled, just healing, shielding, it's never ending. AI smart? Oh yes, definitely. Definitely not incredibly bad. Oh my god, you've been dazzled again! Oh, I don't even realize until the time comes around. Jesus. See, this is why I need you here, because otherwise I would go insane trying to grind out some of these things. And I've got to make sure that I keep my leech up as well, because otherwise these guys basically will one-shot me or close. Oh, for God's sake, power synergy, why? Woe is me. And now he's got a bloody stone shield on him as well. Jesus, I just want to do this 2 dragons with 1 blow quest. Is that really so difficult, game? That's it. That's all I'm asking for. I'm not asking for anything crazy, anything nutty. I'm just 1 quest. It's just a singular quest game. It's not hard. But yeah, it doesn't matter what you do to Silver, he'll still see your messages in the chat, so blocking him, etc. does not do anything. You know what, I'm gonna use Dragon Fury, and maybe this will make it so that I can kill this fossil dragon. Just, maybe. Look at that, it did absolutely bloody nothing. But I think it may be enough. PogChamp, we actually got that quest done. Holy, I thought it would never happen. And now we're probably gonna get one-shot by, like, a Purity user like him. How to make your dragon become unkillable? Just do what this AI is doing, apparently. Just follow the AI that I just said was bad. Raw, feed them? That sounded kind of weird. NGL. Kinda raw. Oh, he's so dead. Actually, no, maybe not, because if Snowman dies, if Snowman is killed, then maybe he not kill? Oh god, Cruelty Daredevil's scary though. Don't do it! Miss! Oh, never mind, he didn't do anything. Homala is your first ancient and your team is Hephaestus Homala Clay. I see. I think because you still kind of need an ancient with, or a divine with healing, I think Homala is still the better option. Best option out of what we've got anyway. 2022 and using Dragon Fury. You know what? I think that may be the first time I've used Dragon Fury in about 17 years. Not even kidding. That may be legitly 17 years since I used it last. Hello Gamix and Asaya. There is an Ancient Void event. There will be. Or that's the plan, because they're planning on an Ancient event for every element in the game. So it's planned, I guess. It's planarinoed. But yeah, getting these weak attack quests is also going to suck until we get onto the next run. But obviously we'll survive as long as we can go. We're probably getting to the limit at the moment. How to even become a moderator? I choose the mods based on who I think would be best to do it, and many other factors. You can't just become a mod. We're talking about my team on Discord, but you can't find a final conclusion and advice. What dragon you can replace when you get Glom. Your team is Momotu, Chrono Changi, and Homala. Oh, yikes. I don't think you should add Glom to that team. I don't think adding Glom's actually gonna help you. Because if you take away one of the ancients, I don't know. It doesn't sound like a very good team overall, because you can't remove the Changi because you still need 2 blessers. Yeah, you're kind of stuck, I think. I've streamed at 8:30 PM. No, I'm streaming at 12:30 midday. Maybe different for you, but I don't live there. You've been having for some time, should you save gems and buy those 5,000 gem boss dragons? God, no. You're probably going to get a lot more use out of spending your gems during events like this and getting the major reward dragons. But are legendaries any good? You started playing a few months ago and you don't have any ancients and divines? No, not really. The reason being that legendaries compared to ancients and divines are just so much worse. So it's kind of pointless putting a legendary in and wasting all the gems and resources when you're just going to replace it anyway before you even know it. So it's just kind of pointless. That's why I don't recommend that people use them. Yeah, I just didn't remove them from the mod positions because they weren't doing anything bad, and, you know, we might need them at some point. If it makes their chat experience better than everyone else's, why not? Right? Why not? Oh, this is annoying. I guess we should start using metal because, again, I think we are going to get to a point here where we're just going to start getting taken out by these dragons. So I'm just going to add some metal onto my teeny-weeny. Hope that they don't use an attack that's going to deal damage over time. Damn it, he did! Damn you! He had the fire over time, I think. How can you get breeding relics? You can get them from Dragon Master passes, events. I get them from VIP. I mean, not VIP, MVP. Prairie, Harpy, and Agave a good team. It's not a good team, but it sounds like an early game team. And until you get all the level 6 skills unlocked, you can use those dragons. But when you do get the level 6 skills unlocked for everything, you'll probably want to change over to some other stuff. 2 dislikes? Oh no! Oh no! Terrible. Yeah, relics are very useful, so they do restrict how many you can actually get access to, unfortunately. Also, I still need Pigsy. I still need Mr. Pigsy, and I haven't even unlocked all these chests over here, so I am going to unlock some of them now. But Mr. Pigsy, I really want Mr. Pigsy. Because I did get him before, but I didn't get him on Windows. And it has been such a long time since the last time I remember seeing him. So I completely forgot that I actually had a dragon to get this week. How's about that? Well, either way, let's start our first set of Gemarinoing. Because we're pay to win, except we're not because these were all free gems. So you chose them and not the guy. What? Do I have legendary sigils? No. I've actually not bought a single premium sigil chest outside of the dungeon ones in months. How are you being? Me? I'm okay. What about you, Almine? Hello, Hugo Boss. So legendaries are just good for the collection. I don't really use them because they're a lower level. Yeah, basically. I wouldn't really recommend for you to use them. They're just for dragon collector points, nothing really else. I mean, you can use them. It's just, again, I can't really see the point when you're just going to be replacing them anyway. And plus, they're harder to enchant. They can use higher tier sigils, but you're not going to be using legendaries still by the time you get legendary sigils. Or if you are, then you've done something very wrong. So what should we spend gems on? Refreshing dungeon. If you still need to refresh the dungeon, then yes. And again, that's if you can get above 1,000 stepping stones a run. That's on average. Some runs, like in the Burnout dungeon, I could see some people dying before that, but even still, you'd need to be getting about 1,000. Well, not even on average, 1,000 minimum per run. Can you get a shout out? Dark Rising. Dark Rising. Why do people want me to say their name? You can say my name whenever you want. Your luck has been horrendous on the talismans, has it? I mean, some people are going to have bad luck, others are going to have really nice luck. It's just RNG. Like, you can never guarantee anything. How can you get gems? There's lots of different ways you can get gems. Dungeon grinding is a good way, because sometimes you can get some bonus gems in a chest. Like I got, what was it, 50 the other day, which was nice. You can... Yeah, I'm going to take him out. You can get gems from Otto's Lotto. You can get lots of gems from the ruins. I really highly recommend that if you want lots and lots of gems, you do the ruins. And then you can get gems from events. You can get gems from achievements. You can get it from referrals. There's lots of different ways, but it's not like you're going to get massive portions of gems every time. Angshuman. Whole Mama unlocked light. Very epic gaming. The problem is that, you know, you're so dumb that you'll probably not get a single Divine or Ancient in about half a year. It's not about being dumb. With DML, you've got to understand that because the events are so... They're not difficult, but they require you to log in at very, very set times. And if you just don't have a life that works around those set 6-hour timers, you just won't do well in the events. And that's not really your fault, it's the game's fault. But it's about having... or being able to fit your life around the game. Which really shouldn't be how the game is, but it is like that, unfortunately. So if you can make it work, then you can probably do most events without a problem. If you can't make it work, you'll probably never finish a major event. Do you play Shell Shockers? No. No. Is Hausk good for dungeon? No. Hausk is like the opposite of good for dungeon. You can probably get some extra KOs with him, but not much else. Your first Divine took 1 year and 2 months to get. That too just because it was free Apollo, and your first Ancient was homala. Again, it depends on your life schedule and other things like that. It's different for everyone. Some people have a life that works around the game, in which case... Does he have burnout? Oh god, he does. Kill him! I always get scared with the clay dragons as well, but yeah, other people have a life that works around it, others don't. So, in that case, that's the reason why DML, I don't really ever take it too seriously. Because, again, sometimes it's just the game screwing you over. It's not anything you did wrong, it's not anything anyone else is doing wrong, sometimes it's just the game being bad. I pronounced your name wrong? Well, you didn't tell me how to pronounce it, so deal with it. You never get gemmies from dungeon? I don't get them that often, but the times I do, it is very poggers. Do a dab? No, you'd have to pay me for that. $5 a dab. If you want to donate $5 for a dab, I'll do it, but I'm not going to do it without because it's cringe. You literally have to pay me to dab. I'm not going to do it otherwise. Dabbing. Children and their dabberinos. The AI using Stone Cold. Oh, it'll always use it. It's just something you have to accept. You have to accept it is a part of our reality. The burn! The burn! But come on, can I actually get another weak attack done? I think Nezha can do one. Neha! Neha! Do it! Neha did it! You're so bad at this game you still don't know which is good and bad? What do you mean which? Do you mean dragons? Again, it's not really truly possible to be good or bad at DML apart from just knowing things. But DML is a very simple game. Very simple mechanics. If you think something's complicated, it's probably a lot simpler than you think it is. Wanna friend you? I don't know, does anyone wanna friend you? What is my account level? My account level is max level, unless you're not talking to me. Hi, JV. Hi, JV. Oh my... Pantsu. Oh my pantsu. This is what I get for not checking, isn't it? Oh my pantsu. That's all that I have to say about that. And of course we've got DOT as well. That sucks. This is what I get for checking chat, isn't it? This is what I get for reading chat instead of paying attention. You're gonna grind as well? Good luck. Good luck. Can I give you some tips to level up faster? Make sure that you use the level up resets. Make sure that you, I mean, why do you want to level up faster anyway? Because leveling up doesn't really do anything for you. Like, it doesn't unlock things anymore. You shouldn't really have to focus on leveling up quickly, apart from some of the early things that you get unlocked. But after that, you really don't need to worry about it too much. Like, it's just not worth it. Yeah, that was kind of an iffy run there. Stupid plumbing piper. The piped piper. The next time I see him, I'm gonna absolutely decimate his ass. You are a certain form of milk. Interesting. Yeah, it's like this dungeon week is mainly fine, but then there'll just be like 1 or 2 really annoying dragons that seemingly come out of nowhere, and if you forget about them, it's like, oh, whoopsie, guess run's dead, haha. Unfun. Tired of losing? Just win. Yeah, just win 5-head. He's ended your runs many times. I've actually been paying attention to him before, so he hasn't actually really messed with me too much this week so far. But to be fair, I haven't done many resets this week so far, so that's why I'm doing it right now, me. Don't act like you're the supreme leader over that Piper. It's just the fact you haven't done many runs yet. Is Ares, Hausk, and Osiris a good team? I mean, if you mean the Divine Ares, just because some people get really confused between the two of them, then I can see that team potentially working. I think eventually you'll want to replace that Hausk for a Divine Ancient exception as a minimum, but it can work. It can work, but again, if you haven't already bought Ares, don't buy it. Just don't buy it. It's not worth it. AI versus me, who would win? Clearly the AI this time. Clearly the AI. You're in alive? Indeed you are. Are you alive though? Are you alive? That is a different question. Why not level your dragons to level 120? I mean, you have enough resources, because I want to add another team member more than I want to worry about that. It's more important that I get another team member before I level them to 120, because there's no need for me to get them to 120. The only reason I even got close to getting them to 120 was so that I could do all the arena stuff. But now I can win any arena fight, so why would I level them past that? There's no need. Absolutely no need. So I do not do it. And it's still a decent amount of food to basically waste. It's not worth it. 2 dragons and weak attacks. Back to the 2 dragons quest, but this one should be doable. There we go. That one was easy that time. Ah! More burnout! Ah! Scream! You're my big fan. Glad to hear it, Tabish. Tabish. End his life. All of these burnouters. Does he have the Zuck? He does. He have the Zuck. So I kind of want him dead too. He have the Zuck. You have to be careful of burnout and zucking in these dungeon runs, which can get a little bit feisty at times. Oh my god! It's okay. I forgot that after him comes the clay dragon. Okay, if I'm actually paying attention today from now, remember, there's the clay dragon after the wolfy boy, and then there's the pipe later on, which I don't know when he comes now. Can you get a hell yeah? No, not right now. I'm currently molding. KO. Actually dabbed on me. But yeah, these 2 runs have gone pretty poorly because of this, so I'm actually going to have to pay proper attention. It's just, I get so bored of dungeons sometimes and don't pay attention, and then this happens, and then I start screaming. Hi, Ian. It's like, at least when we had Endless Dungeon, you had to constantly pay attention, because otherwise your run would just end. Let's hope that no one attacks Erlang Shen either, because otherwise I'm not going to be able to bless in time before I end up getting murdered. Yep, the healer is dead, but no worries. No worries. We will get some KOs on top for now. Again, until he gets planted. When he gets planted, that's it, we're dead. But there's lots of planters right now. Many planters. So I basically just have to keep healing, and then I'm gonna have to void and hope that he can survive a DOT. Can you survive a DOT, Lang? Just a little bit longer. Ah, there he is. There's that scumbag. There he is. No, he couldn't survive the DOT, but there's the scummer. So next time, if I remember Skater and then a couple of dragons after that, it's gonna be Pipe. Then we can blast him. Then we can blast him. Imagine dying in dungeon. I know, right? Can you... Oh, and plus we died right before 500. Damn, those 2 runs sucked, dude. They royally sucked. Okay, let's pay attention now. Is it okay to promote your code? I mean, if you want to post it in chat, you can't spam it, but if you want to post it, you can. When do you think the next Ancient event will come? Dude, we've got one right now. Can you just chill? Like, they tend to come out every few months, but, like, I don't want another one so soon. Can we just chill on the Ancient stuff? You got the star? Lovely. Lovely. I'm happy for you. Getting the star. Happy days. I mean, the Star Dragon, again, I would not recommend that you actually use him in a team, but you can just use him for now, as in for your collection, but don't actively use him if you don't have any use for him. I mean, most people don't really have a use. You're better off with epics usually instead of the legends, but you know, no matter how many times I tell people, look, you probably don't need that legend because you're gonna replace it anyway. Oh god, they're meddling. I'm scared. I'm gonna blast now. They'll probably still do it anyway. So, do you ever use anything other than Divines or Ancients? No, because the rest are bad. The rest are bad. Again, it's about the stats, like the base stats, what Divine Bless does with Wonder Acceptance, all that sort of thing. It's just, nothing else compares to how good it is. So you can't really use anything else when you've got the better options available. Literally died with its eyes open. Good. Good. Why not die with your eyes open? In fact, I think most people die with their eyes open. It's only in movies where they, like, close their eyes. I don't know why that's the thing. It's like, I don't think people actually die with their eyes open very often. Strange Hollywood. Very strange. Oh my god, these weak attack quests are not fun for me with my team. I wish that I had the week 1 dungeon, but in like week 2 or 3, so that I actually had more time to grind it. Why again? Why you gotta do this to me? Because otherwise I just gotta sit here basically just blessing and blessing and blessing and blessing. And when you're done blessing, you should bless some more. That is literally my life. 2 dragons and normal attacks. Okay, you can actually attack now, Apollo. Yay! Look at that. You got to attack someone. Do you feel happy now? He got to attack. Lucky him. Died at 40? Yes. I wasn't paying attention to the burnout, boys. Okay, now is the time to be worried. Now is the time to be scared, because we've got this boy, and then we're going to have that clay dragon, and then not too long afterwards, we are going to have that scummy, scummy Piper. So, I am prepared. I am prepared. He doesn't even have his level 6 skill this time. Like, why does he only have level 5 skills this time? And yet, the other time, he terrified me. Why? Why you gotta do me like this, game? I don't like the fact that they do this, where every run the dragon is different. Like it has a different upgrade and such. Why? Every time. I almost got burnt out. They wouldn't have killed me this early on. Not against these ones, anyway. But yes, the plan is to take out one of the dragons so that we can just focus on taking out only one of them. Nguyen! Thank you for your sub, by the way. I see it. In your place, is it daytime right now? Yes, it's 12:52, so basically midday for me. That's the safest way for us to be able to take out that clay dragon. You see that? You see those high tier, high level skills right there? That's how you do that. It's not high tier at all. I'm just saying that that is the strat to avoid getting nuked, basically. I don't like getting nuked. I would love to get past Pipe before I have to put Ikez in my team, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen. Or what was that? It was a chat up noise. I just don't have the sub notification up on the screen at the moment. Because again, new PC, so everything has to get re-added. There's probably some things that I normally have in the stream that I have not re-added yet. 8:52 in Australia. I see, I see. Because yeah, what are they at the moment? Yeah, they're quite a few hours ahead at the minute. What is the advantage of many divines or ancients in your team? That we can actually use Wonder Acceptance mainly. Being able to use Wonder Acceptance genuinely makes an entire world of difference. When does the Pipe Dragon come up? That's the one that I don't remember quite yet. When does Piper come? It's sometime soon, right? What do I think about Daredevil Purity? I think it's good for the Sigil campaign map. It's not good for Dungeon, which means that it's not good for one of the primary event things in the game. It's really bad for Dungeon. There's your code. Lovely. Let's watch them kill themselves, and then I'll wait for when the Piper comes up. Fossil, it's near here. It's definitely near here. You cannot fool me twice, game. I have sniffed you out more than enough times now. Although, could you actually... Could you actually not hurt my Ikez, thank you? I don't like that. I was gonna say, it's probably gonna be close, but I think Ikez is gonna be fine. Asking age is rude, is it? Only pissy women find it rude. Okay, there he is. And he doesn't even have burnout this time. Okay, I don't care about him. I don't care about him. How the tides have tabled, right? How the tides have tabled. But yeah, I'm 23. I just realized I never actually asked. I'm 23. Waiting for the AI to wreck my team. Can you not just watch me just to watch me fail? That is very, very just destructive of you. That's very toxic. I am not appreciative of such insolence in my stream. This run's pretty good. No, this run's pretty standard. This is how it should go every run. This is how it should be. Don't let the other two runs fool you. I've been doing fine so far until these two runs. It's like as soon as I start not paying attention because of chat, suddenly everything goes horribly wrong. Typical. Typical. But when you said what are you doing, are you talking to me? What am I doing? I'm doing dungeon. We are dungeoning. Dungeoneering. Do I think I am a gamer? I mean, I play video games. You can call me a gamer if you want. I mean, I play lots of competitive games. I'm probably more of a gamer than the majority of people that play DML. That only play DML, and DML is their life, and they take it super seriously. How do you get the legendary dragons? You breed them. You breed them. That's how you get legends. Why is Axolotl so aggressive? He can be angry. Look at how angry that boy is. Stop putting stone cold on everything, you scummers. In 8 hours, you'll have the star hatching. Very cool. I think in 8 hours, I may finish like 3 dungeon runs from the feeling of this. It's a very slow week. It's definitely a very slow week, that's for sure. But yeah, I wasn't sure how much damage I was going to do to this guy here. Turns out absolutely nothing was the answer. I got a nice set of dragons. These dragons are very far from optimal. They're not a fantastic team. And sometimes because of the healing, or the lack of it, with Nezha, I'm actually considering swapping over Erlangshen's Void for certain dungeon weeks. But I don't know if it's worth the gem swapping or not. Depends on if I really, really needed it for like a specific event or not, I think. Okay, EGX, please never spam like that again, or I will just remove you from the chat. But that's great. It's great that you got Hausk. Maybe you were just that excited for getting Hausk that you just had to tell us. Anyone from Australia? Well, I have an Australian passport and I lived there for quite a few years, so do I still count or not? Have I been left behind by Australia now? Do I no longer count? What is my dream team? Probably something with like Enrosia, Bahajia, and something. I don't know whether that next dragon would have to be like another ancient exception or not, but damn it, I didn't want you to take him out, game! Wee. But it would be a dragon with AoE in that final slot. Oh, for God's sake, can you stop your healing? Holy! You got level 45 smoke. I mean, good for you, but also bad for you. Yeah, I know that pay it forward doesn't heal very much, but when you're dealing with a team like mine, where pretty much I have to rely on Nezha, there's certain dungeon weeks where I think it actually would save my bacon. So it's not something that I'd want for every dungeon week, which is why it's kind of like, ooh, is it really worth swapping over just for 1 week? It would be very, very situational. Uno reverse card, heck yeah. And now these dragons are actually starting to do damage now. I'm worried, don't take out Erlang. Don't you dare take out Erlang, he's doing fine right now. Don't you do it. Your dream team is Enroja, Bahajia, AoE, yes. Yes, basically. Because why would it not be? I guess we'll just attack with fire. Yeah, that'll be quicker, won't it? How long have I played DML for? I've been playing for 6 years and just under... Well, it was January 2015, so it'll be 7 years soon. It'll be 7 years soon. We will get there one day. You have hamster? That's a very oddly specific question, and the answer is no, I do not have a hamster. What do I think about perfect hits? They're something you should do in regular fights, but in the dungeon, because Dragon Fury is useless with Wonder Acceptance, I don't worry about them. We are really going to struggle with these last quests. I don't think we can actually do them, so I think it's metal time. I think it is metal time. What do you think? I think it's metal time. Do I have a pet? Yes, I've got 2 parrots. You're not gonna one-shot me, are you? Actually, Snowman might be close to one-shotting. I need to be careful about him. I wonder if we can survive this. The shield and then the heal. It depends on how much DOT they throw on us, I think. Can we survive? Can we survive the plant? Who asks if you have a hamster? I don't know, dude. Some people ask some wild things in here sometimes. You can never be too sure what you might come across next. You can never be sure. I am worried about Ikez this time. It's fine, I'm gonna metal anyway. Bash him up, metal. Make him regret their life choices. Oh my god, he's close. No one has metal on the enemy team, do they? No? They're so close. Look at him! He's literally screaming! Ah! Ikez is literally screaming for help. What is the first game I ever played? I don't know. It probably would have either been Mario Kart 64 or one of the Pokemon games on my Game Boy. I've been playing games for a very long time, basically since I was born. So I do not remember that. The Turf Dragon? Psh. Comparing yourself to me? Huh. Sorry, that was a shadow quote. I had to say it. It's in my blood. Black knee, I am not gonna have to ask you again. Stop spamming it. Glitch, yeah, did it all go black then for a second? I thought I saw that. I was like, what the heck's going on? I thought I saw a strange thing on the other screen. Hola! Hola, mi amigos. Oh god, the plants are coming back out now. Okay, we're probably going to end up dying very soon now. I don't remember what Bless Order we're up to. Reisk, I'm going to do it. Okay, we're fine. Especially if... Okay, no, we're not fine. I changed my mind. No, I think we're screwed now. Because I used, Because he's definitely gonna die to this poison, but we're also probably gonna die if I don't shield. Let's see what happens. Yeah, this is over. If one of them missed, I think we would have been okay. Also, you may have just heard my noise make a very loud rumble. I'm not even hungry. I don't know what that was. I don't know what that was. That was my stomach being very loud. How many KOs are we up to? 71? That's more about what I would expect from this team. And that's around about what I'd be wanting each run. But obviously if we ever get cucked by the pipe and that early on, then it just doesn't happen. Alt F45. Now that is a new one. Alt F45. Yes, my code is add2. You are indeed correct. Actually, do we have any weak quests? Oh my god, I forgot these quests are aids. Do I have a bee dragon? I do have a bee dragon. I don't really know why you'd need to know whether I have a bee... Oh, and they've healed. Okay. My life is over. This is the end. Let's watch Nezha die. Goodbye, Nezha. Because we can't kill him now. The end is here. The end is nigh. 10! Psh, pants. Actually pants. Crazy. Should you add star with your dungeon team? No, probably not. I don't recommend that. I really don't recommend that. Am I feeding my dragons regularly? I'm not, because if I do that, it will unbalance things. So my dragons never get fed. They're probably all on the verge of starvation. Yep, Snowflake actually dabbed on me. Actually dabbed on me, it did. Alright, have fun, Arthur. Hello, me. Hello, me getting dabbed on. You've opened the dreaded pink chest 6 times. You're hoping on getting Glom. That's roughly where I'm at right now. So we're in like the same spot. We're pretty much at the same, in the same situation. Can free-to-play get Ancients and Sacred Dragons easily? Again, depends on your life scheduling, is all I have to say to that. Because if you can log in for most resets of an event, you'll probably be able to get at least one from every single event. Problem is, if your life schedule doesn't work around it, then you probably won't. Then you probably won't. Yes, you've stolen my chair. How could you? How could you steal my chair? You play Roblox or Minecraft? I do not play Roblox. And Minecraft I used to play a very long time ago. You love me? Hot. That's my only response. Zeppel Raxo, hi. Hello, Zeppel Raxo. Your highest is level 35. Yeah, that's fine. You know, there's lots of people that don't have anywhere near close to max level dragons. It happens. It happens. Everyone will get there eventually. Unless they don't. Hehe. Unless you don't. Emerger, Poseidon. Why do you keep saying /CH? Emerger CH, what do you mean? Emerger, Poseidon, Osiris, Valkov? Ikez? Your team isn't making any sense. You're saying, this is my dream team, but then you've listed like 7 dragons. You'd have to actually come up with an actual team if you want to say, oh, is this team good? You're like asking about 17 different dragons, so... Hello? Do the parrots speak? Oh yes. Some would argue sometimes too much. You got a times 50 drop one time, is that rare? I mean, the times 50 for the Dragon Board I think is listed as an estimated 1%. But we don't actually know that for sure. Yeah, but you said Emerger CH. You can't have a Chrono Emerger. That's why I was asking, because the way you wrote it doesn't make any sense. Emerger CH. Chrono Emerger. That would be kind of disgusting, don't you think? I think that would be kind of disgusting. I know, my team cannot beat your fire dragon, you're correct, but please don't remind me of that. It's very depressing to know that I am that much weaker than you. Your dream team Emerger Oyaba Hajir. Why would I have to read it out loud? Just because I don't read it out loud doesn't mean I haven't read it. It's just sometimes I read it out loud for the sake of chat understanding it as well, but I do read the chat. I just sometimes don't feel it necessary to respond. I thought I saw Emerger CH plus CH Poseidon. That's what they said. And that's why I was like, what? How can you have a Chrono Emerger and a Chrono Poseidon? Do I speak Arabic? No. And that doesn't mean post it, because if you do, I'll ban you from the chat. Any Chrono Ancient is disgusting? Well, that's not true. That's not true. It depends on the Chrono Dragon, because the Ancient Divines are better than them. Just 3 isn't enough. Gotta have at least 7 max? Why? If you had a really solid main team, you only need 3 dragons. Obviously, if you can have more than 3, it does help somewhat in the dungeon, but you don't need 7. Why would you need 7? Why on earth would you need 7? 7's such an arbitrary number. Am I born in the UK? I am. Or I was, I guess. I'm surprised I didn't get wrecked by the AI like 10 times. Hey, look, all that I needed to do was remind myself of when those specific dragons were coming up, and then I'm fine. I'm fine, as long as I know when those specific risky dragons are coming up. Which, actually, I've forgotten when Pipe's coming. Which dragon actually was it? Because I think I was sort of paying attention, but not fully. Have I played Terraria? Yes. What pets do I have? 2 parrots. I already answered that. Can I give you money? I could, but I'm not going to. I could, but I'm not going to. Because you could give me money. You see, now we're at an impasse. You could give me money, so why don't you give me money? We're at an impasse. You use Google to translate Chrono Ancient. Google told me it translated to pay to win. You're not wrong. Correct. Hello, Dumini? I wish you could battle wish boss dragons and make normal dragons into bosses. Yeah, well, that's not a thing, unfortunately, Liam. Gameloft does not care about your wants or needs. They only care about your moolahs. I already read that, Arthur, but I'm glad you think so. Dungeon is awesome now? What? No, it's not. Endless Dungeon was a lot better in terms of cost, in terms of testing player skill. Endless Dungeon was a lot better than this. IMO. I disagree with you. Is a dragon's max level 100? No. It used to be. It's not anymore. Not anymore. Hello, Roberto. And yes, the dungeon runs will technically never end, because I'm going to keep gemming them for now. Maybe I'll open some chests soon, and then we can take a look at what chest drops we get, and then we can go from there. Pipe's coming up soon, isn't he? Hi, P! The Pied Piper! Are you after Skater? Come on, someone kill yourself on me, please. Not yet. Oh yeah, I keep remembering the colourful rainbow boy comes up, then it's Pipe. So it's Skater and Jan. Those are the warning signs. The beep boop, beep boop, beep boop, Pipe's incoming, beep boop, beep boop, Pipe's incoming. Should I just like set up an auto-bind that does that every time Pipe's about to come up? Beep boop, beep boop. The dream team is Oya, Chrono, Poseidon, and Glom. It's kind of a weird team. Is buying 199 gems VIP worth it? If you need VIP still, then yes. Yes, I used to do that quite a lot, actually. What was my favourite game? I don't have a singular favourite. One of my old favourites used to be Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky, but like recently I've been playing Apex again, I've been playing Pokemon Unite again, I played a bit of Osu again. I've always loved Osu, but it just kills my hands, unfortunately. I wish some old games would come back and like bring out their multiplayer again, but it's just not gonna happen. Have you got any friends? What? What do you mean? Have you got any friends? Who are you asking? You asking Black that? Sing a song? Pay me for it. I'm not gonna do random stuff just because you tell me to. I'm not gonna randomly sing for no reason. Can I play more Pokemon Unite? I probably will end up doing more. I was planning on streaming some Unite later, actually, after I do some of this. But I'll probably have to make a separate stream for that. Just so then people don't get confused between what's DML and what's Unite. But I'm currently still doing Unranked to Master because I did take a mini break from that while I was playing other things, and while my new PC arrived yesterday, I couldn't really play that during the day. I'll probably get back to it. Quacks, crab cram. How many toilet papers do you have? Again, what is with these questions? You don't need to know how many toilet papers I have. What is the best epic type dragon? Again, there's no real best epic. It's just if it has the elements that you need for your dungeon team. which is Water, Earth, AoE. That's all that you really need to know about the epics. Their stats don't really matter too much because they're all kind of bad anyway, compared to other things. It's mainly just getting those elements. You've got 63 friends IRL. I like the fact that apparently you can just count it. Because the thing is, how do you truly know who's your friend? Because you might consider someone your friend, but if they don't consider you their friend, you're not actually friends. You know? So you could just assume that you're friends with everyone, but actually they may all hate you. You know? How many hairs do I have? You'd have to go and count them. You got kicked from the clan? What clan? You didn't get kicked from mine unless you were inactive. Only inactive people get kicked from my clan. What are these questions? How many dogs have you ever seen? How many cats have you ever viewed online? Have I got any sacred apples? I think I've got one. I think I have one. You have no friends. Again, maybe you do have a friend. Maybe someone considers you their friend and you just don't consider yourself their friend. There you go. You've made a friend, but you just don't know it. Say Jesus without sus. Jesus. Jesus. As in Zeus, the god. Hey Zeus. How's it hanging, bro? Do I watch anime? I do. If you look on my YouTube page, you'll actually see that I have a my anime list on my profile, so you can see everything that I've listed and watched and scored on there. A very easy way to see everything that I've watched and scored and probably trigger some people because they're like, oh my god, how could you rate that so low, Quacks? It's a masterpiece. And I'm like, this sucks, lol. How many blood cells do I have? I think we'd have to ask a scientist about that. Why is everyone asking you stupid questions? Maybe it's just their time of the month, you know? Is YouTube worth job? What? I don't even understand the question. What? I have a imagining friend. It's kind of weird, but okay. It's kind of weird. I guess it's a coping mechanism. There's certainly a coping mechanism. If it works. Your phone fell onto your face. Maybe it just wanted to give you a high five, dude. Your PC or laptop? I literally got my new PC yesterday, so it's definitely a PC. And yeah, we're at the end of our run for now. At least I can get some more weak attacks done. Did I get the legendary crystal on my first try? I have no idea. I bred those dragons like 17 years ago. I genuinely bred them so long ago, I could not tell you. Where do I live? England. Are you a joke master when you were a kid? You've used past tense and present tense and you've confused me. Jesus. What is the use of boss dragons? To waste your money? I'm so funny. The crystal dragon's one of the hardest legendaries to breed. If you breed the dragon first try, you're on another level. That is not even true, Unitive Kitty. Oh, wait, you say legendaries? Actually, no, you're still wrong. You're still wrong. you're still very wrong, because you haven't taken into account the enchantment breeding dragons. For a second, I was like, hang on. Are there any divines in enchantment breeding? I was like, no, of course there aren't, me. Why are you being stupid? Why are you being dumb, me? But no, the enchantment breedables are much harder. Much harder to breed. That would have been true a long time ago about Crystal, but it's not true anymore. What 5k gem boss would be best for a mid-level player? Honestly, probably the Ticketmaster. Amazingly enough. I never thought I would say something like that, but it's probably Ticketmaster. What was my first divine? It was Mr. Hermes-chan. My favorite dragon is Citrine! Citrine! The boss dragons generate more coins, but unless you're actually taking part in the weekend events, that's useless anyway, for the most part. It's just pay to win. Super pay to win. That's like the super pay to win part of the game. Can I consider you my friend? I don't really know you. I don't really know you. And your behaviors. And things. See, to have a true friend, you need to know a lot about them. You need to know about their life. You need to know about their mannerisms. You need all the goss. You know. All that goss. May you buy ancient or divine dragons that is able in shop? I mean, you can. I don't recommend it because they're bad, but you can. Ares and Yamad are not the best options, so again, you could buy them, and super pay to win people may tell you it's a good idea, but trust me, it's not. It's really not a good idea. Say milk 6 times? No. Get dabbed on. You only have one boss? Yeah, I've only got one boss as well, which was the... I don't care about pay it forward. But weak attacks? Do I have anything that I can do about weak attacks at the moment? When did I get Andy? Was it 2016? Was it? Was it 2016 or was it 2015? I don't remember. What is my favorite dragon and why? Citrine, because he's a dinosaur. It's not any more complicated than that, trust me. How much does it cost for me to buy an ancient or divine at events if you pay heavy money for event currencies? Way too much. You don't need to buy event currency ever. Buying event currency means you've basically given up on your abilities to play the game. You don't need to buy event currency. Because it would be hundreds and hundreds is what it would cost if you did it like on day one. Why do you keep asking me what my favorite dragon is? I feel like I've answered it about 8 times in the last minute. Jesus. You got all bosses in the game? Hello, pay to win. That's if that's even true. You probably don't. How many boss dragons do I have? 1. I have 1. Sure, you don't need to see him. I've only got 1 of them. You got no boss. A boss. A boss. How many boss you got? Is the bundle good or bad that bundle with the level 30 dragon? They're normally quite bad. Oh, I can't even do the defeat 3 dragons with 1 blow because he's got bloody stone shield. Oh. Oh. Woe is me. Do Unite stream after dungeon? That's my plan. Either a stream or at least upload some Unite stuff. I've been dabbing on some haters. I've been dabbing on them with Zeraora and Charizard. You have Oya? I do not. No, I do not. You gotta answer newcomers, your favorites? Well, yeah, but I've done it like multiple times in like the last couple of minutes. Like if it was like after 20 minutes, I get it, but not like immediately. Why does it say the live's only been up for 24 minutes? Did this stream go down 24 minutes ago? Is that why it glitched out? How random. How very random. Do a cram guide. I did actually write a notepad file for that, like, about 2 weeks after release. I never actually put the video together or actually did anything about it. But considering Cram I haven't played in a while now, I don't know. So good at gaming. I'm a god tier gamer. There has never been a better god tier gamer than I. Ever. What bird is your favorite? What, like, IRL bird or what? What dragon do I hate? Droid. Droid can suck my nut. Ah, no! Oh, I forgot about pipe. Oh, God. Oh, God. Chat. Why have you done this to me? Who's that dragon on the top? Which dragon on the top? You talking about Nezha? You talking about someone else? Who are we talking about here? Where did Silver go? He said he was busy. Probably arting or something else, or other stuff for his friend. How many pieces do I still need for Reisk? I'll open up some chests after this and then we'll take a look. We'll take a look. Because I'm now down to 668 gemmies, although the first two dungeon rounds went quite poorly. And look at these awful quests. Perform 8 weak attacks and defeat 3 dragons with a weak attack. This is awful for my team. Am I the best DML gamer? Be honest. Dude, there is no such thing as a good or bad DML gamer because the game isn't competitive. So there is literally like no point in even discussing that. You warned me? What did you warn me about? The people that dislike are the people who use commons for their main team. Some people just dislike because they're like, they literally tell me, they're like, oh my god, I love your videos, Quacks. I disliked because it's funny, hee hee. It's like, okay, it doesn't actually matter to me because just so that you guys know for in future, if you ever dislike or like a video, it actually still gives them the same amount of traction. It doesn't actually impact them negatively whatsoever. It only impacts the content creator positively, in a sense. The best thing you can do is either not watch it or not interact at all. Because otherwise you are putting them higher on the what's it called? The algorithm list. Because, you know, some people get popular out of just pure hate, as in they become notorious for the wrong reasons. And the algorithm loves that. The algorithm loves drama. Who's my main dragon? I don't really have a main dragon. All 3 of these guys have a really important role in this team. They're all necessary. Your dragon starts to deal 1.22 million damage. Nice. What are the best commons? None of them. Like, literally none of them. You didn't dislike and you do use commons on your team and that is very offensive. I hope you feel offended. Because if you use commons on your team, it's bad. Sorry, not sorry. How many legendary sigils do you own? None, because I don't pay to win for the sigil chest. What is the best element to use in dungeon grinding? You act as if there's only one. You need multiple elements. You need water, you need earth, you need AoE. That's what you need. And that's a minimum. If you have divine and ancient, that's going to help a lot too. Again, you can't just have a singular element that you use in the dungeon. You need many, many. Many, many, many. Do you even use your sigils regularly? I mean, do you see my dragons with sigils right now? If the answer is you can see with your eyes, then the answer is yes. How dare I! Fire dragon supremacy. I apologize, any fire dragon lovers for that, but yes, fire dragon sucks heck. You've almost got all dragons in DML. Okay, prove it. Send an SS. You can't? Too bad, so sad. Sounds like a lie. If you can't even name all the dragons, you basically don't even own them. I say that as I forget dragon names on the reg. Can dragons or animals be gay? Good and very important question. Yes. Canonically, we already know that the rainbow dragon is gay. That's why he was created. This is canonically, factually correct, of course. No meme. No makeup. Only truth. Why is it too hard to get legendary sigils? Because they want your money. Because they want your money. Best sigils for Reisk? Probably Witchcraft Acceptance. Because the answer would be Acceptance plus, always. It's never going to be without the Acceptance. Did you purchase something at least once in the game? Yes, I'm VIP 20. The thing is, I basically made all of my purchases in 2016, and that was, like, it. Well, I did some more purchasing in 2017, but pretty much the main purchasing came in 2016. In fact, I went through, when was it, a couple of weeks ago now, and I actually calculated exactly how much money I've spent on this game, and exactly how much I spent per year. So I know exactly how much I've spent now. In this last year of DML, in this game, 2020, I've spent less than $20. Less than 20 bucks. In the whole year. Can your parrot make it into the game? By suggestion. I mean, that would be up to Gameloft. I highly doubt it. You could suggest it to them. I'm not going to suggest that. What is something random or odd you would love to see Gameloft turn into a dragon? Chopsticks. That's my answer. Chopsticks. How do I get so many double egg relics? MVP. That's how I get them. We need a duck dragon in the game. You're correct. There's an 11th of the 11th Walmart sale, is there? I'll go and check in a second. Let's go and open some... Oh god, he's so dead. But let's go and open some chests in a sec. Oh, he's not dead. Oh, Pogger's champ. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I am going to use that so that he doesn't kill me. Oh yeah, buddy. We survived. A puppy or parrot dragon. Yeah, that's a good point. Why don't they have any dog dragons? Best sigils for Merca? Probably Witchcraft Acceptance. It's always going to be Acceptance and probably Witchcraft on most Ancients, but it does depend on the sigil rarity and it does depend on the situation. You can use Wonder on some Ancients as well, mainly healers and shielders, but it does depend. In Arena, Evasion is the worst in enemy, as in the most annoying. It's one of the most annoying for sure. It is very annoying. These quests have sucked, or these tasks. These tasks have royally sucked this time. What was my first epic dragon? I think it was... What was my first epic? Was my first epic Clay? I think my first epic may have been... Or no, was it Tiger actually? I don't know. It was like one of the really early ones anyway, or like I think I got plant and energy unlocked and then I bred one. I think it took a little bit for me to get my epic. What level are those 3 dragons of yours? 115 and 11 enchantment stars. When should you stop using Daredevil Purity? When you're trying to do dungeon. What's the most powerful sigils? Wonder Acceptance. All the time. 100%. Always Wonder Acceptance. Or Witchcraft Acceptance. Homala heals completely even with Witchcraft Acceptance at rare and it leeches higher than Wonder Acceptance, so it's good. It's more nuanced than that. The Witchcraft Acceptance is still riskier. But you can use either of them on Homala. You spent $5,000 in 1 year in DML. Again, you keep saying these things, but I'm not seeing any screenshots, so until you do that, it just sounds like you're just making things up. And if you did spend $5,000, the fact that you'd feel so happy telling everyone about that shows that there's probably a bigger problem. If you will happily accept in public or admit in public that you spend thousands and thousands of dollars per year on this game is concerning in itself. No remorse. No embarrassment. It's kind of sus. If you send a sticker, will I get money? What do you mean a sticker? You mean if you like send one of the chat feature things, then yes, I'll get money. Anything that you send that's like either a donation or any of the pinned messages, if you send that through, then yes, I get cash. I get dosh. You think Earth Shield level 6 should have an ability to block negative effects? Oh, Jesus, dude, you're trying to make it OP. It's already pretty strong and like, geez, you're really trying to push it out there. Yeah, I thought he was dead here. This damn snowflake. These darn it snowflakes these days. How much money have I spent on this game? I might turn it into a video so you can wait and find out. It's actually roughly about what I would have expected. But considering how little I've spent like this year and the year before and the year before that, it pretty much all came out in the same year. The grand majority of my spending, like I think it was 60% of my DML spending happened in 1 year. But yeah, those quests absolutely sucked that time around. Those were some horrific quests for me. That was royally pants, it was. Was not a fan. 10 out of 10 would never do again. Anywho, I guess we should finish off our reset for now, since I did not do it earlier. What have we got left to do? Breed dragons and win bells. How much longer have I got to wait? 29 minutes? Can I watch an ad? Don't worry, I'm gonna turn the volume down. Because otherwise it destroys my ears. You're highly lacking in the campaign, so I was thinking about changing your sigils to Daredevil Purity. You can, but you've got to think about the cost to swap them back to good sigils for when you're doing the dungeon. And it costs quite a lot to change, so usually I wouldn't advise it. What's your favourite dragon that you don't own? I don't know, actually. I don't remember what I even own and what I don't own anymore. I don't know. Maybe a dragon-looking one? How would you get more friends in DML? Just add people. Join the Discord server. You can send people, like, ask people in there to add you, that sort of thing. A lot of time, an hour and 30 minutes. Is it? An hour and 30 minutes isn't that long, all things considered. I guess it would depend on what you were doing, right? If you were taking a poop for an hour and 30 minutes, yes, that would be a long time. However, if you were watching a movie, that wouldn't be very long. This video is sponsored by your mum. Purity and cruelty? Again, you can use that in the map, but again, it's not good for dungeon. Purity Daredevil is a double-edged sword. It is, but usually the fights end in those first 3 turns when you use it. That's the whole point. You one-shot the enemy, and they can't attack you first, because the AI never attacks first. Did I play Disney Magic Kingdoms? No, I avoided it like the plague. Because I think I would rather have the plague. That makes sense somehow, trust me. Even though I'm avoiding it, I get it anyway. Washing a movie? I said watching, but you can wash a movie if you like. You might damage it, but you can do that. Don't you get bored just dungeon grinding? Oh hell yes, that's why I'm actually doing it like this, because at least then I have you here to keep me company, right? How could I get bored when chat's asking me how many red blood cells I have? Whereas on my own, yes, I'd be sitting here with like, probably music on, probably playing another game on the other monitor at the same time. That's usually what I do for dungeon grinding. How do you get past the waves? Are we talking about surfing? I mean, surfing was kind of fun when I did it. But yeah, Purity DD has more damage in the single hit than Wonder Acceptance gives. However, we need more HP, the HP boost for dungeon. That's why people use Wonder Acceptance. Purity DD is good for the Sigil map, because if you can just one-shot the enemies, you're gonna get the, oh, thanks Freak Gaming for subbing, by the way. But you're gonna get the most damage, and you're gonna be able to one-shot, which means that they can't attack you, which means that you get a higher score in the Sigil campaign. Hello, Lamphoost. DML, do one still get Legdry Sigil? That literally did not make a single bit of sense. Guide to get across the waves, don't drown, 5-head. You're not wrong. You're certainly not wrong. You got a rare Daredevil Sigil from Premium Sigil Chest? Yeah, you'll need lots and lots and lots of rares. That's the idea. You just keep collecting them. Oh, he's got bloody evasion on him, doesn't he? Ugh, I didn't realise. Am I planning on getting a legendary sigil soon? It wouldn't matter what I'm planning on doing, because it's not going to happen. I can't plan for something where it's, like, not possible for me to get it. Again, I don't open all of those premium sigil chests, because I don't spend barely anything on DML anymore. Like, pretty much it's like $2 a month, max, is what I spend on this game. And it's actually been less this year. So, I cannot afford to buy the premium sigil chests all the time. Have I lost to invasion? I have. I was invaded by the Chinese. It was very scary. You don't think Purity DD is better than Wonder Acceptance Leech Bless? It's better than Wonder Acceptance Attack. It is. Just like straight attack is what I mean. Because that requires more setup. Do I play Minecraft? No, I haven't played Minecraft in a long time. I might play with Caves and Cliffs. I haven't decided yet. DML needs to add auto fight. You know what? In a sense, I agree, but at the same time, that just makes the game even more basic than it already is. It would be nice, in a way, but yeah. What's the event ticket count at right now? I'm gonna open them right now, actually. We didn't get that many, 57. We got a lot of 10s, which sucks. Is buying 5 premium sigil chests from Walmart worth it? If you're gonna buy any, that's the best deal in terms of getting the premium sigil chests. So if you can save up enough to get those, but still have enough gems to do everything else, then yes, that's the best thing to do. You were gonna say a joke about when you said you were invaded by the Chinese, but it would have sounded racist. Yeah, good idea to keep that one to yourself in a live chat. Let's keep that one to ourselves for now. Maybe bring it out at a party, so you can make sure everyone hears it and gets even more shocked. DML should add trading. DML trading would make the game a lot more interesting, but they're not going to do it. They're not going to do it. Trust me, people have been suggesting like a gift all button, they've been suggesting trading, they've been suggesting so many things for years. They're not going to do it. I would happily eat my words if they did, but they're not going to do it. Which dragon pieces should you buy? You only have 990 talismans and you don't have any of the altar dragons. Do you need water? Do you need AoE? Probably homala is the best option. You've got a new idea for DML. DML needs to add the new Titan dragon. But it already has a Titan dragon. You talk about AOT, but you'd have to be specific. We've already got a Titan dragon. You said a new Titan, but why would we need another one? Like, we've already got the legendary. Is one Titan not enough? Do we need 7 Titans? Do we need 8 Titans? I didn't get times 50. I didn't. I checked them. Should add a new dragon body time. Body time! Hey guys, it's body time! Yeah, all things considered, we didn't actually get that many holy talismans from this. We got 651 pieces left to get. I think we can do it. It's just going to rely on me actually logging in and doing stuff. But let's go and do our double quick. Overlord. Oh, we already got our double. I literally opened up Dragon Board. It's like, let's go and get a double. Oh, we got a double. How nice. Gem Glow doesn't count. You talk about the trash pay-to-win Titan dragons from DC. Well, why do we need pay-to-win stuff more in DML than we already have? That sounds like a terrible idea. Can we get a 1? This game is gonna be a pest, isn't it? And now I bet it's going to give me a 1. Now that I've swapped my weight. Oh no, I didn't. Okay, game was actually kind. No, I didn't. I did not skip it. Or if I did, it was when I was on a different weight. Things like bosses which double points? No, why do your suggestions sound so bad? I don't mean to flame, but they sound horrible. They genuinely sound terrible. I'm just being real with you. They genuinely sound horrific. Get destroyed by rolls? I mean, I'm not really going for too much else anymore. I'm mainly just going for Warg and any additional pieces for a mole limb at this point. But I'm really not too... I'm not too worried. I don't care. Like, look, we're just about to get Warg. Mole limb. I could get him, but it's going to require at least probably 1 or 2... Well, 2 50s would obviously give it to me, but at least 150? I still don't know if that would be enough. There we go. Game's being nice. See? It kind of cucked me a little bit then. See, it's been nice now. How long did it take to hatch the boss geyser? You don't have to hatch it. You just buy it. Do a stream where the viewers control my game? No, thank you. That sounds like an easy way to get my account deleted. No, thank you. There's dumb and then there's that. I will take my chances doing many other things, but not that. Puppy Dragon. Hashtag Puppy Dragon in DML, even though they ain't gonna add it. I mean, that's certainly a hashtag. You can post it many times and see if it works out. You can try it. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off. Also, who's bloody atting me now? Alright, let's sit from here. This is the same scumbag as before. Are you gonna cuck me again? No. Okay. This scumbag tile was kind this time. It was kind and nice and forgiving this time, unlike before. They take 0 seconds to hatch, but they do need hatching. Now, they take 700 years for you to... Oh, chapter 19! Let's go do it. Hey, you two! I could really use some help right about now. Are ya? Are ya? I'm scared. You? Scared? Why? The void is nice. It's quiet. Peace, at last. I only want to help. Everyone go to sleep. No fight, no fear. I show you. Not because I hate you, because I love you. Oh, look at him. He's trying to send everyone to sleep. How can... Oh, God. The AI never, ever targets Erlang Shen. Why did you do that? Well, I guess we're going to have to do this later then. The AI never targets the divine first. Oh my god, it always attacks the other one usually. Wow, I can't believe the AI is actually smart. Well, let's do that in 29 minutes. It always attacks the lowest level first. Why? That's like the first time it's done that in months. Holy! It's cucking me just when I want it not to. Oh my god, game. Actually seized. Oh my god. I'm fearful now. He was saying, well, he got to cuck me like he wanted to, right? He wanted to put me asleep. I've been put asleep now. Jesus. Yeah, I got wrecked by AI because the AI usually never ever does that. Normally it's so bad that I can rely on it doing the wrong thing. No, no, no. Not this time, me. No, this time you are gonna get giga cucked. Sag. That's all I can say about that. Sag. Very sag. But yes, I guess I will do at least one more run just so that you can know, you know, this is what I'm up to. These are the runs I've been doing, the times I've been screaming at the pipe dragon, and so on. This is the life. This is the DML fun and fantastic gaming when we have to do these events. It's just dungeon and dungeon and dungeon, and my god is it boring. My god is it boring. Yeah, the AI caught me by surprise. Laugh at me. Do all that you want. It's like I was gonna do the ultimate gamer strat of leeching first and then blessing for the super boosted, and then AI was like ah, that worked every other time, you, but not this time. I spent 35 gems on dungeon and not 5 gems on tickets. What are you talking about? If you're talking about the ones from the chest, it's not worth it for 5 gems. It's not worth the 5 gems in the dungeon chests. What are you talking about? You're literally wrong if you think that it's not worth the 5 gems in there. Because the whole point is that we need the tickets. Therefore, if we're only taking the gems, we're not getting any tickets. Hello? Are we going insane? Are we not making sense, chat? I think we're not making sense. When will I stop streaming? When your mum. When your mum. I took a gamble there because I thought Nezra would be able to take him out, but it looks like he doesn't have burnout anyway, so we're fine. We are Gucci ganging right now. And we're back to the week quests, aren't we? Oh, for goodness sake. Which is the cutest dragon? I can't even think about every dragon in the game off the top of my head. Baby Ceremony is quite cute. Ceremony appreciation over here. Hashtag ceremony is babe. What is my in-game name? Quackalakes. Don't stop, streamer. DML, MDan, Dragon Mania Legends. Okay. Why did you just say DML's name or try to say it 3 times? You okay there? You okay there? DML, DMA, DMCA. Please don't DMCA me. I'm not doing anything DMCA worthy. Please no DMCAs. I'm not a fan of those. The times that they do happen, I accept them, apart from the times when I don't. 69. 69. Funny number. What clan am I in? My own clan. Quackalakes' clan. What is the ugliest dragon in DML? Droid. He is vermin. The droid is vermin. You like the baby circus dragon? Yeah, Circus is quite cute. You're not wrong. Circus is quite a cute boy. Hey, bye. Hi, good evening. Do I still play on my Android account? Oh god, no. No. I don't know what's happened to that Android clan, but I certainly am not looking at it or managing it or touching it anymore, so please do not expect me to be on the Android clan ever. Ever. Did someone say 69? Yeah, they thought it was funny, the funny number. The view count's never accurate on streams anyway. Wait, what? Did I? Oh my god, I was watching chat. Did I not use the right ability? Did I accidentally not use Bless? Oh my god, I accidentally didn't use Bless, did I? Oh my god. I literally read Pokey's 69 comment and then I accidentally didn't use Bless. Watch them die. Watch them die one by one. I used metal? I didn't mean to. Or maybe my brain did, but I didn't mean to. Well, that's what happens. We can still open a couple of chests, I guess. Got some more KOs, right? Look, it's fine. Again, normally when I'm on my own, it's fine. Because I don't get distracted by chat, so maybe it is better if I just... I do the rest of the grinding by myself. Oh god. The amount of times I just don't pay any attention whatsoever and just get absolutely dabbed on. You like it though, don't you? You like watching me get dabbed on, you scumbag. Don't you? You got your first legendary dragon. You've seen a lot of videos of mine of how much time did you take to reach this stage. I've been playing for just under 7 years now. But I don't really pay to win for a lot, so there's a lot that I'm missing. Like a lot of dragons that I'm missing, a lot of things that I don't have, all that sort of thing. But one thing is, my daily bonus at the end of day 28, well, the start of day 28, I'm gonna get some premium sigil chests. That should be poggers, right? You're getting distracted, hence play Unite. Yeah, in Unite I will not be reading chat very often. You see, in other games where I actually care, and I don't want to troll my team, I do actually care. In DML it's like, oh, look, I got dabbed on by him, haha. I don't really care at the end of the day. But, you know, it is a waste of gems if you don't get at least 1,000. At least I got at least 1,000 per run, right? Apart from the other one earlier. But yeah, normally I hit just below 2k. Unless I get really bad quests, then I'll probably get about 1,300 to like 1,800, depends on the quest. But I can get up to 2k in this dungeon rotation. It's just, I need to not get distracted like that. And the quests need to not royally suck. Major baloney. But no, you can't still breed the Comet Dragon. You didn't even get half of an Ancient in the Altar. I mean, I've still got 4 days left, right? So I can still grind for 4 days regularly without having to waste gems in the dungeon as well. So it's not like I had to spend any gems today. I was just like, might as well stream some of the dungeon grinding so then people can laugh at me when I get destroyed. And plus, I don't have to do it alone then, because dungeon grinding alone is mind-numbing. Because, especially when you're trying to pay attention, it is just so boring. Like, it's fine when you're getting distracted, but then you might end up dying. So, it has its pros and cons, shall we say. Do I have any more enchantment mats yet? Or trinkets, mainly? So I need a few more, don't I? How many was it that I needed? Was it 74? I could actually enchant these two. And I could enchant Ikez. But then that will imbalance the rest of them even more. Do you think I should do it? Do you think I should do it anyway? Should I enchant all of these 3 up to max stars? I think I get a badge for it, don't I? What's the best strategy to get food apart from the campaign? Planting spring cherries, squarey berries, and doing your blue map battles. That's pretty much it. Do it. You think you might have a better team? It consists of the strawberry, earthworm, and sun rabbit. Like you just made those up. Yes, you want me to do it? You want me to see my team get even more imbalanced for the dungeon? Okay, I'll do it for you, chat. Okay, I'll do it for you. Who should be? I'm gonna enchant Ikez first. Ben! Ben's max enchanted. Ben is max enchanted. Dave! Dave is max enchanted. Silver! Silver is max enchanted. And now, whoever I level up next is also gonna have to get max enchanted. Oh god, this was such a mistake, but it's been done now. I thought I got a badge for that. I guess not. I guess it's only at level 120. But what do you think? What do you think? Max enchantment. That took bloody forever to get those last 2 stars, I swear. Silver Wings is max enchanted. Look at him. I mean, look at her. Canonically in my game, the Nezha is female. Look at her, max enchanted. The max enchanted Silver. You would say do it because max stars poggers. There's literally no reason for me to do it, but I've just done it now. OMG, I did it. OMG, we're max enchanted. I have to say though, seeing Ikez with all of his pretty stars must be quite nice. Where is he? Where's his habitat? Where the heck is Ikez's habitat? I have no idea where I normally put Ikez. Oh. Where are you? Did I miss him? Oh, I did. Oh, it's because he's exploring. There he is, max enchanted Ikez. Why Nezha named Silver? Because Silver gets very angry when you call Nezha a girl, and that's why my Nezha is canonically female with his name. Somehow Ikez isn't on top even though he's an ancient, is because he's only got epic witchcraft. That's why. Because it's based on the sigils, the stat bonuses that the sigils give along with their actual stats. The sigils make a big difference in order. That's why, in terms of sigil order, in order to get more points from dungeon KOs, that's why I have set up my Apollo with purity acceptance, because then I get more bonuses for using him in the dungeon than the others. Can I make my face cam big? No. I mean, I could, but I'm not going to. Hee hee. Now overcharge Ikez. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. I am not gonna do that. I'm not going to overcharge Ikez with my sacred apple. No, I'm not gonna do that. And I can't anyway, because look, only dragons at maximum level can be overcharged, and only if they still can consume sacred apples. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Sacred apples are actually so useless until you get like 12 of them. I should make Ikez a baby? Nah, I like his adult form. Does training can help your dungeon results? I don't think so. I don't think it really makes any difference because of Wanderer Acceptance. I think it's like Dragon Fury, it's just useless. Is Anubis, Harpy, Water Lily a good team? I mean, it's not a good team, but it does have the elements that you need for now, so you can make do with it for now, but obviously there's a few things that you'll probably want to change going forward. I already did that earlier, Angshu, so please accept it. You have nothing left to do in DML and play Unite. The problem with Unite is I unplugged my capture card earlier. If I plug it in now, I wonder if it's going to make everything break, because For some reason, having my capture card in was breaking my camera. I have no idea why. It has never done this before, at least in my old PC. I guess it hasn't broken it this time, but the question is if it's even functioning right now. But yeah, for some reason, having my capture device in broke my webcam. Weird. What can Sacred Apples do? It basically just adds more level. It does help, I guess? Yeah, but I don't know if it's actually going to help that much. Or if it's actually just going to make it so that your team's imbalanced. I've never actually tried it. I might try it soon, but yeah, I don't know if training actually does anything or not. You can imagine a rich maxed player overcharging a lot of dragons. I can see it happening. I can see it happening. Which is better, Dragon City or DML? Neither. Neither of them. Is Hermes, Toxic, and Tribal a good team? It's not a good team. And where's your healing, bro? That's quite a bad team, actually. Is the Moon Dragon good for a team? Not really, no. Is Fireball, Clownfish, Coral a good team? Why Fireball? I mean, it's okay for what you need, but why Fireball? Don't use Fireball. And Roger or Homala? Depends on what you need. If you need the healing, then Ambrosia is not going to be the pick. It would have to be Homala, but Ambrosia is stronger than Homala. The shield is huge on Ambrosia. It fully depends on what you need for your team. Ah, yes. People wasting all of their life savings on DML. Name anything more iconic. Name anything more iconic than that. But yes, I'm trying to decide if we've got nothing left to do in DML for now, because again, we've basically done all of this. How many are we away? 651. We've still got a ways to go, but it should be manageable by the end of the week. And hopefully with the higher KO bonuses, we won't get cucked by those random pipe dragons and such anymore. And I won't forget to bless. I pretty much never forget to bless, but of course I do it today. But yes, that should be doable by the end of this week, because remember, Glom Rising, we've still got next week as well to hatch him, so we've still got time. We've still got time. You're so mad that you can't get an Ancient, you're just gonna level your dragons up? I mean, if you were grinding the whole event, you should have at the very least been able to get Homala. Or Hausk. Is Homala worth getting? Yes. If you need a healer or you need an AoE user, Homala is worth it. You've used Tribal, then you sold it by accident? Oh no! You sold your Tribal by accident, so then you had to use Fireball. Man, that just sounds like tragedy. Constant tragedy. You are the 10 player in leaderboard. Well, that would depend on your leaderboard, because I've got the EUR leaderboard, so that's probably not even true. Are these dragons good for a team? Agog, Moonrise. Again, you're just making stuff up, dude. Which one is better, Elephant or Harpy? They're literally the same. They are the same. They are as good as each other for a team. How about Homala, Hausk, and Ambrosia? I don't really like it, no. The Hausk is just not very good. And plus, the main problem with that team is the fact that you've only got one Blesser, and it's also your Ambrosia, so your Ambrosia can't leech plus shield plus bless, so no, I actually really don't like that team. Hausk ruins it. Merca, Ra, and Honeycomb a good team? That is such a scuffed team. No? No, like really no? It's really not. You play on Android but you don't have the Comet? Rip. Why don't you level it up more? What, Homala? Why would I level up Homala? I don't need it. If I was gonna level up any dragon, when I get like the 500 million or just under that I need, it's maybe in Roja, it may be a different Divine Ancient exception, I'm not fully decided yet. Can I suggest you a team under 2,000... 2,000 what? 2,000 sponges? 2,000 Shimolians? Did you get a times 100 in any dragon? I think the only ancient I've ever gotten a times 100 for was Oira, and I still didn't finish it. Best sigil for low level players? Same as everyone else. It's wonder acceptance on any supports. If you need to progress on the map, usually Purity Daredevil or Cruelty Purity. Or not Daredevil Purity, Purity plus another high attack base sigil. Best dragon design. I don't know, there's a few complicated dragons. It'd probably be one of the divines or ancients in terms of design. Let's take out the ick. In terms of design, actually I don't like most of the divines, to be honest. I actually don't like any of them, really, truly, well and truly. I don't really like any of them. I guess I've decided none of them. I have decided none of them. Try Genshin? I've already played Genshin before. I quit playing because I didn't get the drops that I wanted. Newt, Hausk, and Longwang a good team? Nope. Nope. No shield. Not good. I'm telling my team, then you tell me. Will I? Good Blesser plus Emroja plus Homala is a great team. Yes. Basically. Plus it would probably be better if you duplicated either Earth or Water. Because even though you'll have less unique elements, this would be in like, if you have more than 3 main team members, Homala plus Emroja, you'll really struggle to be able to use all 3 of their elements every single time. So double water would probably help a lot. Do I have Chrono Loki? Do I? I don't think I do, right? Do I? No. Those are the Chronos I don't have. 30 level Agave, 30 level Smoke, 39 level Tribal. Your Smoke, get rid of it. And your other 2 are fine for now, but they're not good. They're just early game dragons. They'll need to be replaced. Freya, Polvalez. Freya's questionable, as in the plant Freya, not Freya. Freya is kind of questionable in that. Don't you have any other option that's not Freya? Hausk, Enroja, Homala. Again, I've already said this. No, it's not a good team. Bahajia, Enroja, Homala. I mean, it could work. It could work, yes. Charged Creeper. Indeed, it could work. What is the best dragon in DML? There's no singular best dragon in DML, but arguably the best dragons in DML would be like Emroja, Oya, Lisk, Bahajia, possibly Kothez. What epic has the best stats? Was it Rocker? I think it's Rocker that has the highest stats in the game for an epic. Why don't you feed Chrono Dragon? Their base attack is 88. Because why would I do that when I have dragons like Emroja that have a higher base attack? Why would I use the Chronos when these are better? What do you think about Nezha, Bahajia, and Molim? I don't really like it. I feel like it would get taken out too easily by shield dungeons. Hermes, Pangu, and Anubis. Oh god, they're all bad. Oh god. They're all bad. Yeah, Freya might be the best option, but they're all kind of bad. You're trying to breed Rocker? You can use it, you don't have to. But it's like, eh. Actually, you know, one thing that I did find the other day, which is actually DML related. Or is it? Here it is. I didn't realize that there was... Oh, where is it? There's an exam on here for dragons. I don't remember where I saw it. There is somewhere on here where you can do an exam, and basically it will show you a dragon, and you have to name what dragon it is. You're a new player? I see. Where the heck did I see it? It was like at the bottom of one page, I remember seeing it, and it was a DML Planet exam. Has it disappeared? Maybe it was broken. Unless I have to be signed in for it, but... I don't know. Either way, there was like an exam on here. I thought that would be fun. Did I get a times 50? No, I did not. User guide? Is it in there? It's not in here. Maybe on the wiki? No, it was definitely on DML Planner. It was 100% on here. I don't know. I probably have to be logged in to it, which is probably why I'm not seeing it. Because new PC, so I haven't logged in on here yet. What my top most used dragons? Ikez, Nezha, and Erlang. It's probably because I'm not logged in. I think that's why. It's okay. Maybe I'll do it at a different time. I'm just saying that there is a dragon exam on here. I kind of like it because sometimes I can guarantee I will see a dragon and I'll know it, but I won't know it off the top of my head. Is Wonder an acceptance element and ancient agent purity and DD elephant? Why would you give agent purity DD? Oh no, Wonder and acceptance on elemental and agent, and then purity DD on elephant? Not if you're doing dungeon. Don't put purity DD if you're doing dungeon. How much is your PC? I think it was like £1,500? Around about that. Holy Paladin, Homala, and Apollo, a good team. I mean, it could work, but Holy Paladin and Apollo are kind of Between Lisk, Oya, and Nezha a good team? Kind of, but then Nezha still suffers from the same problem, but they're still gonna have multiple roles. Although, I guess they'll only be shielding and healing in that team. So, I guess it could be a team, yes. Acceptance and Wonder on your clownfish, that can work. Specs. I sent the picture in the Discord server. I could probably find it. I could probably find it in the Discord server. It's in there. I posted it yesterday, I think. I might post it again later anyway. I don't want to find it right now because it's in my emails. Is it worth it to buy all the boss dragons? God, no. Lisk, Bahajir, and Enroja. Yes, it's a strong one. But anyway, I think I'm going to take a break, actually. I may come back with a Unite stream later, in which case I'll @Pokey about it anyway, but, you know, we did some of our dungeon grinding. Not as much as I would have wanted. I keep getting distracted, so that's on me. but it's only my gems that I'm wasting. I'm not wasting your gems. So you don't have to feel too bad about it. What is the most balanced team comp? Again, the Reisk and Roger and Bahajir comp is as even as it's ever gonna get. Also, good support dragon. You could breed something like Clownfish or Regal or Agave. Kothez, Ikez, Nezha. It could work. But, again, Nezha having to do all 3 roles can be a bit too much for Nezha. Fire Wind is popular. It's just on a lot of the early dragons, that's all. Tribal, Prairie, and Stardust a good team. It's not a good team. And plus you don't have healing. Swamp, Marshmallow, and Carnival is the first team till you get Divines and Ancients. It's okay. It's okay, yes. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to take a quick break. I may come back with more Unites, but, you know, that was our dungeon grinding for today. I hope that my insight into some of your teams helped. Just remember, you got to have the earth, you got to have the water, you got to have the AoE. That's a minimum. You left in 2015, you restarted, now you have 2 legendary dragons. Nice! Although they're mainly only useful for collection, but at least you got them right. Is Kitsune a good support? Kind of, it's okay. You can use it, but again, it's not the most necessary dragon in the world. Like Kitsune over here, you can use it for the earth and the water, but, you know, it's not the best dragon ever, but it'll make do for, like, early to mid. Can you use Magician for a team fight? I don't suggest it. Legendary. But, anyway. Toodaloo, have fun. I'm wishing many times 50s to you, unlike what I got today. But, enjoy your day. Enjoy your time.